Genuinely is. I don't. If you go with the intention of that you are building,
it's over there, bro.
if you go in the intention of you are building a person, you are wrong. Like if you find someone who's not up to
but you don't go with the intention of building a person.
No, but if
building
you
a
get someone
person,
you're happy with
it
from the
has
jump.
hands. You are no. What I'm saying, no. You are playing defense.
You stop making it. Are you dating? What's going on?
Okay, leave
You don't want to know?
Give me that African.
Yeah, give me that one. Run for what was?
Yeah, what? Let me get the land back, bitch.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah. I was saying, me genuinely is. I don't. If you go with the intention of that you are building,
It's over there, bro.
if you go in the intention of you are building a person, you are wrong. Like if you find someone who's not up to
But you don't go with the intention of building a person.
No, but
building
get
a
someone
person,
you're happy with
it
from the jump.
happens. For instance, we were dating, you were working, I'm working, and then one of us loses a job, right? So now I have to support you in, not support you, but yeah, support you in your brokenness until you get to there, you know? And then you get to there. I am expecting.
When did you do this?
Yeah.
When did you do this?
Okay.
It sounds painful. When did you do this?
It does.
So what is this building you're doing? You lose your job, right? You lose the guy loses a job.
Yes.
Go back home, bitch. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, no, that's the truth.
But that's the thing. Is it not unfair for me to leave you at your worst?
No, you don't leave him.
Not leave.
You tell him or I more where you won't have need anybody's weight.
I'm gonna
No, like for real.
If you were a guy and he loses his job, treatment, whatever, right? You'd go back home and recuperate. Don't put that on me.
Yeah, don't put that on anyone
Right?
else.
But
Like-
that's the thing.
No,
like
can
at some point,
I send you a couple of money there and there just for you to move?
But at
Yes,
some point, you
but-
move back home,
Nah.
and like the situations where you can't move back home because home is not as productive. Like let's say we in Joburg, and your home is in Evander,
Yeah.
and whatever you are doing, it does not have to be in the line of mining, sasso, or whatever. So there is no hope for you in Evander. Like for you, Sekundanje, it's not a thing for you.
Yeah, I agree with you there, nah? But my issue is that all I'm saying is, in terms of you having shelter, go back home.
So is that what you would do to a hand?
Yeah,
No,
me and my Hannah both in
wait.
Josie, right? Let me just break it down. If my Hannah both in Josie, right? And she loses her job because of retrenchment. If she wants to stay with me, that's fine, right? What I'm saying by go back home is that I'm not gonna pay your rent, bro, because you lost your job because you're my girl.
Not your
I'm not
rent,
gonna
like to
do
live
that.
with you.
Yeah, to live with me is fine, right? But the reason why I emphasize on go back home is that I feel like when we talk about this, we're looking about those people who like they really take over taking care of their partner. Like,
No,
you
I
end up.
I get what you're
I'm
saying.
losing my job in April, and then you like I'm gonna pay your rent from April onwards. So you like take so much money for her.
I feel like it's a limit though. Like if you lose your job, I'll be like, okay, baby, I can look after you for a few months while you are looking for another job. Not to chill at home. You're looking for something else. Then it's cool, come
like,
stay,
stay
with
with me.
And probably after that we're gonna end up moving into
Stay with me
you know,
until you find your feet.
But that's also what the support I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's not just financial support, emotional support, whatever. So we're staying together, you are hustling, or one of us is hustling.
His clothes are big.
Eventually, when you get back on your feet, you get into a new environment, and maybe because Nerijola that's why I was telling you, love has certain levels in your life, and you need certain things the more you grow from your partner. So I am still stuck with you here. You get into a new job, you get this hand who now sees things that I don't see. You start falling in love with this hand because she now sees whatever. And not that you're gonna forget Thuli, but certain things now don't make sense for you to be in that relationship. It's gonna feel like you left me once you started elevating. But that's not the point. The point is you left me because I did not change in our relationship. I didn't make means for our relationship to grow.
No, I don't see why.
No, can you turn us up? Sorry. It's making a noise as well.
Okay, you can turn
you
it off.
turn this
We're
off
not going
so
to use the ices anyway. I will not use the ices.
No, it's
making
not drink
noise
the
as
way
well.
you're
Okay,
drinking.
just
Kalele no
Get it hot.
ramen coke, man.
You see, I agree when you say with that, but here's my problem with that. I think essentially we don't understand what a relationship is.
We don't.
And when you commit to something, here's the reality of it. So no matter how you look at it, there's always someone better than the person, and there's always someone better than you.
Yeah,
no matter what
100%.
happens.
100%.
Yeah, like no matter
Like
what
you must
happens.
just be happy with the decision you make.
You can never teach enough to be better than the next person. You can never learn enough.
Yes.
So in that situation, just because I got a new job that gives me this amount of money that puts me here, and there are people who relate at that level, and you as my partner, you don't relate to that level, it does not justify me leaving, because I'm always going to leave then. Because every time I progress, I'm going to meet different people.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that you built him up for
It's
that.
not like you
It's
built him
it's
up.
just that because he's always been
he's
looking.
always
He's
had
never
that
stopped.
mindset.
Like even in the relationship, he's never stopped looking.
He's never said that no matter what happens to me, we gotta work it out.
Yeah.
Because also in the opposite, there are a lot of people who are doing tremendous, like very well for themselves in different levels of the social environment and income. And then you look at their wives and you're like, nothing. But this dude is like, no matter where I go, you coming with me.
Yeah.
And no matter what they show me, I'ma show you what they show me. You get what I'm saying?
But that's when you need to realize that in relationships, you always.
That's gonna be in his face. You have
Why
to
don't
put
you
it.
put it on the
You can
floor?
put it on the floor. It's gonna reach.
That's why I'm
No,
moving.
just put it
Put
there.
it there. It's gonna reach.
Yeah.
Fair.
So that goes back to in a relationship, guys. Nah? As much as we elevate, you need to elevate your relationship as well.
True.
So the things that we used to do 10 years ago are not the things that we're going to be doing now.
Yeah.
I need to not stop learning you.
Yeah.
I need to not stop finding new things that you like.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 years ago we met at a club.
Yeah.
Now I can't say let's go clubbing.
Every time.
That's not who you are now.
True.
Situations have changed. You outgrew it. I need to find out what is it that you like now.
Yeah.
So most people, they stop that once they start being comfortable. They stop, my nigga loves
But
soccer.
you need a.
But yes, I love soccer, but you can't always take me to a soccer pitch.
Yeah.
You can't
love
always,
it,
you know. So you need to now ask yourself, ask me, baby. Even without asking, paying attention. Baby, he's in a new work environment. Sometimes just go there,
Changing the way he
surprise
dresses.
visits.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you see, okay, he loves ties. Okay, let me one day just go in, buy
Get
him a
some
nice
ties.
tie.
I agree with
Even
you.
if it's the worst tie, but for the fact that you notice that, he will be like, oh, my baby, you know.
Yeah.
So people stop doing the maximum. They now start doing the minimum, and that's where people lose it.
How many girls do you hang around?
Me? A couple, why?
No, I can tell.
Why?
Thing is, if you listen to girls that hang around each other the most, they speak from pain only, and then they learn how to hate and stop learning themselves and find out what's going to work in a relationship, and they want someone who's going to cater to them more than they do. But then if you meet someone who's self-aware, they stop putting. I think the biggest fuck up I've ever realized is people placing their burden of happiness on someone else.
That responsibility.
Yeah. Like, if I'm unhappy in life, it's your fault. Or it's my partner's fault. My partner's not doing enough to make me happy, and I'm like, that's how you fail a relationship.
Yeah.
You don't put the burden or responsibility of your happiness and all of that on someone else. If naturally who he is makes you happy, then I think you've hit the jackpot.
That's what-
You're in a naturally good place at all times. Because now that means when you're not feeling, give that person a call, we link up. I don't have to do much. I just have to be there and be myself. And then by the end of that day, we're gonna be. You still have the problem if it's not financial and if it's just maybe emotional, something that we have to get through. You'll still have that problem, but it's not like you're going to be alone, and you'll know you're not alone. And there'll be some strategies to go through with it. But now that's where I'm like, then you meet the polar opposite of that type of woman. The one who demands what she wants, and she's like, it's about her entirely. The entire time, everything is about her. Like, she's not happy, she's not this, and all of that. So that's why I'm like, hey, when I can't because like, you're not talking like. You're not talking like how do you
no, but I get it. Once you like with me, I spent my time in high school mostly with guys than with girls, and then now when you grow up, I learned to love myself and be with myself.
That is very important.
So once in a while, I can just go on a solo date, go to a restaurant alone and stuff like that.
That is something very important, that you can enjoy your own company.
Yes.
And before you get into a relationship, you need to know who you are, because your relationship must not become who you are.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
You need to separate yourself as an individual and your relationship. If you don't have that, it's gonna be that thing of, okay, he's going out today, I also wanna go with, I also wanna do this.
Yes.
Then it becomes a thing of maybe they clingy, and then you're gonna be like, but I don't have my time to be, because with your girl, you show more, you're more sensitive as a guy with your girl.
Yeah.
With a gent, you are different,
Yeah.
Sometimes as a gent, I know I wouldn't say it's bad, but like for me personally, when I go through something, sometimes I don't want to talk about it. I just want to chill. I will talk about it. I'm not saying I won't, but you just need to think about it by yourself and be like, okay, cool, this is actually what's happening in my life.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about it now. I just want to be like, I hit Mac or gift up. I'll be like, yo, let's smoke a hub.
Yeah.
I will tell them while we're smoking. I'll be like, so gents. But I wouldn't. They're not forcing it out of me. Of like, baby, what's wrong? Tell me now.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes you just want to think about it first.
And digest it.
That's where the individuality comes in. You need to.
Yeah.
That's why I agree with you, but I don't agree with you 100% when you said that football all the time. Football is something you can't change.
Yeah, that's not gonna change.
That's
But
I think it was just
like
an
clubbing.
example.
Yeah,
I
but
get it.
actually like clubbing. We at the point of our lives, every week we left that
can't do
university.
that.
But once in a while, cool, But obviously, there are gents that will still be able to do it every week, like at our age.
Yeah.
That's something you can change. But something like your hobbies, like football is our hobby. For me, football, it distresses me. Cause why I'm shouting at them, it's not for my problems, cause they shit. See, but we're taking it out.
They're better than us, but like,
but you know what I'm saying.
a good release.
Yeah, and just chatting with the gents because we talk about random stuff.
Yeah.
But with you, like if I'm dating you, you're gonna sense that I'm not okay.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, wait, what's wrong? You'll be like,
and then I have to sit in there, like I can't tell you what's wrong, and then you know what's wrong, and then we still be happy about some of the shit. When you're with your partner, I feel like we got to this point where if I'm sad about something, we both of us we sit.
Yeah, because it's
in
awkward
that
now.
pool of
they
shit.
want to know.
Yeah.
But when you're with your friends and you tell us what's wrong and we digest it and we do that, Mac starts being an idiot and then starts making fun of
Exactly.
you. And then we talk.
Why you always gotta
Just wait. Just wait, man. Oscar's not here. I was gonna use him first.
Yeah, use him now. It's a good time to use him. He's not here.
Nah, bro. Yeah. I'd rather people hear me when I talk about them.
Nah,
so yeah.
bro.
But that goes back to knowing the type of nigga you dating. So if I got into the relationship knowing the type of person you're a football guy, I know that Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, you have those indoor things, So for me, if I got into that relationship knowing that this is the type of guy I'm in with, and I know that I can't be that girl who says, I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
Because I know what sports does for you. Because there's times where you just want to be alone. So you get into such a relationship. But if I say I don't want a guy like that, but you say no, Han, I won't do it as much as and then that's when what I was saying, what leave.
Yeah, no,
that's sitting, leave.
My
compromise.
treatment.
No,
my
don't
treatment
compromise.
is not my fault.
And that's why I need explanationing, bruh.
I want you so much that I don't want to fail. Obviously, honesty is not going to give me a 100% success rate. So I'm finna lie, right? Yeah, we're gonna have those fights. But now this is where I have an issue with women, right? When you don't want a certain guy, it's your responsibility to make sure you don't care with that guy. It's not the guy's responsibility. So if I come to you with a lie, you can't use that. Like, no, but he lied to me. So
I get
You
what
know?
you're saying. I've been in a
In it-
relationship
yeah,
like that.
like-
Where at the beginning, the first 3 months, she told me exactly who I was and what I do. I would always go play sports. I was always busy, you know.
Yeah.
Watch football. First 3 months, she was like, baby, it's fine, you know. There comes the second 3 months phase where she was like, but you know, you're always busy, you're not spending time enough with me. But you chose this. You knew I could only see you this time.
Exactly.
So
You
you
know?
chose to still be with me. So why are you complaining now? Why was it fun at the beginning?
Exactly.
But that's what he was saying about women who always want things because of them.
Yeah.
That's when now you get into a relationship and you don't consider your partner's thoughts, your partner's emotions. So if I get into a relationship with a thing of saying it's all about me, then I won't care when football makes you happy. I'm gonna say no, and I'm
But
gonna
is
make
that
a
a
fight
relationship?
about it. That's
Yes, not a relationship.
that's
That's using the person now
Yes.
for your own benefit.
but that's what most women do.
It's natural.
They find, like, you find a person who's playing FIFA. Bruh, man, I go read a book, do something
Wow,
at that time
you wanna
that
book
he's
them?
no, like you
Read a
are
book.
no. What
Who
I'm
reads
saying,
books, bro?
no, you are playing FIFA. You are playing
I'm
FIFA.
playing FIFA, yeah.
I need to keep myself busy.
Exactly.
I must go read a book. Must
You
go do
read that
something.
book,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he's playing FIFA, if he's out with the boys, do something that
for
will
yourself,
for
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
When he said, if he's saying he's going out with the guys, I don't feel like going out. I won't call my girls because my guy is going out. No,
But this
I
is
will
where
chill
individuality
and cook
comes in.
and
Yeah,
do-
it is.
This is where
Yes. So a lot of
individuality comes
people, especially like women, go into a relationship without knowing themselves.
Yeah.
So without friends, without a boyfriend, they are lost.
Yeah.
So
Also, they
then-
always have to have somebody.
Yeah, they always have to
there.
have
If it's
somebody.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
it's a boyfriend.
If the
Yeah.
boyfriend is inside the house, like, we always need to be cuddled up. Like, yo.
It's too much,
So
man.
like,
See,
do you?
that's why I said, if
we
you
can
can't-
be in the same house. I mean,
Yeah.
right now we're working from home most of the time. So if we are in the same house, don't be in my face. Like, I can stay the whole day. I'll come give you a kiss, give you breakfast, give you the. No, I'm
No, but
saying. Like, don't be in my face.
Like,
Like,
don't.
like for me, like I always thought in my life, if I get married, you're gonna have your own house. I'm gonna have my own house.
That's disrespectful.
That's what
Why would you want to have your own house?
you have access to the house.
No, but why
No,
would
I'll
you want
stay
to
with
have
my
your
kids
own?
Why?
because me, I am a character of I can't.
You don't want to rely on someone.
Yes, and emotionally I
But then
block
why-
out.
but-
Yeah.
So if I block out and I see you daily, like I'm just gonna get irritated. So if you
So
give me
when you
room
have a family, what's
for
going to happen?
Huh?
When you have kids, what's going to happen?
You know,
I even
So
get
listen,
irritated.
one kid is gonna
by-
stay
like
there,
now
one
I'm
kid is gonna
home
stay
for
there.
Thank you.
I've been
Thank
home
you.
for
Thank
a
you.
month and I'm irritated by the people I live with.
Tuli's the type of woman, wife, yeah, she's gonna wake up to you and be like, sis.
Yeah, like you're sleeping at the bed. What's going on?
Huh? Huh?
Like I want to have fun in my relationship, and I want to see my partner as not just the best friend.
But you know what's
I
gonna
want you
happen?
to be my brother. Sometimes I want
Wait a
you to
minute
be
now.
Your friend,
like,
not your brother. Your
Nah.
best friend. not
no,
your
by my
brother.
brother. What I mean is
Wait, she has to
when
explain that.
when love fades,
Yeah.
no matter what, you can never like you can get angry with your siblings, right? But
you
you
fix it. You won't
you
throw
always
them
love
away.
him. So if I see you like
That's
that,
unfair.
yeah. So if I see you like that, is no matter how fucked I am by
fix
you
it, fix
or
nothing.
irritated by you,
Yeah.
I know that with the king I'm gonna get home and I'm still gonna cook for him, and I'm not gonna put poison.
Okay, 100% I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When you're with someone, you must enjoy their company. Doesn't mean you have to do everything together. Perfect example is like me with my girlfriend. Me, I'll be
Which
watching
one?
football. I have one only. Sorry, Gifty.
Is she back?
How many she back?
How many girlfriends do you have, dog?
I only
You
have
just said
one,
one.
bro.
Also, you back with the ex?
Something like that. Yeah.
So she's not your girlfriend?
I'll explain later.
Oh, she's not the one you back with. It's a different.
no, that's why I'm back with.
Who you back with? Yeah, you said a
Exactly,
girlfriend.
right.
So who's the
With
girlfriend? Who's-
her, the one that I've been with.
Your ex?
Yes.
Oh, so you guys always been together?
Yeah, well, not always,
They
but
broke
But you
up.
said you back.
She's back.
So what's going
Actually,
on?
you know,
bro?
my situation is religious.
So you're not, yeah, I know that, but
So-
you guys are dating again.
We are. It's something like that. We are trying. You know.
So you are single actually.
Currently, we are not. We didn't tick the
Oh,
box.
remember
But
He needs to know his story. He said, me and my girlfriend. I'm like, was it the ex? No, we're getting back
We
together.
understand Samir.
Yo, bro, are you dating or
By
you
the way,
single?
let me prove my point. Take. Yeah. So.
He's in the middle of fixing.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
we're
single.
trying.
Under
we're
construction.
trying.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
under
man,
construction.
he's in
It's
a
complicated.
relationship.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
He wants to call it a
Single.
relationship.
Single.
He wants to call it a
Yona, when I
relationship, so
single,
it is a
when I
relationship.
We are not dating,
When
but
I'm
it's a relationship
Yes.
nonetheless.
You guys are not dating, but it's a relationship.
How you come
It
at
is.
cheating?
We have a relationship, bruh.
He's
It's
not
friendship.
answering. Yes. So
And it's because we want to fix.
So
this
you guys
before
are
we
friends.
pass
You're
her.
not dating. You're friends.
Definitely.
We are more than friends.
So you're smashing only.
Like I've been with this hand for 3 years, bruh. Come on.
Oh, you've been dating.
This
for
is
3
the
years.
4th year.
Oh, you guys are hitting a 4th year anniversary.
no.
If
Yeah, it's the 4th year.
if we fix
It
things,
can't
yes.
be. But
If you
But
fix
there was a
over.
cut.
Get
There is
reset.
over. But I reset.
Get
This
reset.
guy-
These stories don't make it. Are you dating? Are you? What's going on?
Okay,
bro?
leave that. Leave that. Okay, it's
Facebook
complicated.
state is complicated, bruh.
No,
Wait,
no,
wait.
that's
So,
right.
okay, when we were together and we were basically always living,
He's even gonna forget what he wants to
like,
say.
like,
guys.
yo.
It's your own story, bro. Blame yourself,
Anyway,
bro.
anyway. So we were comfortable with each other. She'd be watching Seven the Land. What do you think I was doing? Me, I was watching United play.
Watch this with the line.
Gang, she would watch Seven the Land. Bruh. I would be watching football, or
She's
she'd be
black.
watching. Huh?
Does she understand
Right.
it?
No,
You're
there's
white
black girls who watch 70.
Does she understand when she reads lyrics the whole time?
She's colored, but
she's-
anyway.
Oh, subtitles.
yeah.
Subtitles.
Speaks Afrikaans, bruh.
You're
Is
be
it?
stabbed, bruh.
I'm not afraid, dog.
Has she ever spoken Afrikaans with you?
No, not
Have you
really.
guys
Her
ever
family
had
don't.
sex and then she speaks in Afrikaans?
No,
That
bruh.
would be lit, bruh.
No, I give you know.
Yeah,
you
that
know what
would
I'm
be
saying?
lit.
You're telling me you don't want to know?
That would be
Come on, dog.
Like,
Don't lie.
be like, give me that
Dog.
African.
Yeah, give me that
Yeah.
fun. Jan van what was?
Yeah, bruh.
What?
Wow.
Let me get the land back, bitch.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay,
Yo.
I'm listening.
What
to
piece
you.
of pussy is this?
Nah, I'm done.
I'm defeated. Defeat. How I choose to be my friends, I don't know.
I'm
And then,
sorry, man.
when it's time to start with Lalale theme track, yes, even did
I don't know. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, tell
Yeah,
you.
I'm not part of this.
Sorry, man.
back.
Huh?
Anyway, my
That's a
point
good
is-
question. Everybody wants to know. Everybody
No,
wants
besides me, I'm fine.
Anyway, so the point was we could be around each other, but we do different things.
Yeah.
It's not that now I'm watching this show, now she must also watch it with me.
Visio?
Yeah.
We had those couple shows where we'd sit and watch it. You're lucky I'm close to you, there's no power.
Oh shit.
I'm shining my eyes without Samir.
Yeah. So you guys would watch, do be busy around each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were comfortable with each other in our spaces.
Yeah.
So the things that we do together, like if she cooks, me I'll wash the dishes.
Mm.
Vice versa, if I cook, she'll wash dishes.
Yeah.
But we didn't have to do everything. She says she's going out with her friends.
Mm.
I'll be like, fair, enjoy yourself. Me, I'll watch football or I'll do something that's myself.
Yeah.
It's not we are always together. We have to do everything together.
Yeah.
That's when you lose your individuality
Yeah.
when you date someone.
Yeah.
So you have to be a strong individual before you get into a relationship. If you're gonna base your life on what that other person does, then that means you're basically piggybacking. You don't know who you are. You don't know what your likes and dislikes are.
Agree with
You know? So hence why I say when you get into a relationship, you need to
But you
know
see
who
what you're
are.
saying now.
I'm not saying 100%
Yeah.
people growing all the time.
You see what
Yeah.
you're saying now?
Mhm.
I've seen it with. There's a couple I know.
Yeah.
They attached at the hip, but they enjoy it. Like that's
It's
how.
good. How they-
yeah, that's how
it's
they
their-
want
it's their thing,
relationships
but
to
it's their
be.
vibe.
And they get along.
They do what?
They like how do I'm saying
They do
attached at
everything
the hip.
together.
Yeah, they enjoy doing
Oh,
everything
yeah,
together. Yeah, but
yeah.
so like their circle and his circle and her circle is one circle now.
Okay.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
So like he can take her to go hang
With the
out
boys
them.
or whatever the
Yeah,
case
and
may
they
be.
can do, and it's
Yeah.
never awkward. It's like it's
Yeah.
normal. This is my right, but so.
No, that's cool.
And they enjoy
it makes
each other's-
sense.
yeah, you
Yeah.
see
But
what
not
I'm
all the time. You can't show me the
But,
person all the time.
Yeah.
Once in a while
doesn't
it's
it
cool.
go
I
with
think-
character? Because
Yeah.
I
That's what I'm saying
I
with
feel
you,
like-
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Make a
Because
point.
you, like with me, I get a lot of guys who want that
Yeah.
and then
All
you
together.
come across as a person who doesn't care.
If you don't want that.
If you don't want that,
Yeah.
because my type of character is I want my me time when I want
like
it.
space.
Yeah, I'll give you your space. So
Yeah.
it becomes like when he invites you somewhere, like yes, there's times where you will go, but there's times where like and
that's
then
something.
like
You're allowed
what
to say
do you
no.
have?
though. You're allowed to say no. If
the
you're not
ca-
feeling it,
but
fair.
there's people, the people who always want people around them, and that's the type of love that they want. They want to be always.
Then don't
so
be with that person
when
then.
you say to them, "No, I can't," what are you doing? Do I have to have a reason? No, I'm not doing anything.
don't.
I'm
You're just
sitting.
not feeling it.
I'm chilling. I'm having a glass of wine. Then be like, we're not, you know.
Yeah.
So that's when and you really like this person, but.
But you see, that's where emotional intelligence has to come start.
Yeah.
Playing,
Because I mean, you need to
playing a
understand.
factor.
You need to
Because you learn
understand
that person. If this person likes me time like that, then obvious, bro, your job is easy. She's not gonna want that the whole time. Once in a week or somewhere along the line, she's
Yeah.
gonna be like, hey, you even gonna know. Just go out, get maybe a new book that you sneaked by her that you found out she liked but you couldn't find it. You
Yeah.
find it, you get her that book.
It's easy, yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
But,
You-
but
what you
that's
could
the
do-
thing that it's
you could buy a
character.
fast food
There are
store.
people
Yeah.
who
Like,
Snack-
baby,
snack-
enjoy yourself.
a
I'm
snack
out.
pack or-
You know, you buy your
Exactly.
food, whatever you say, hey, baby,
Yeah.
me, I'm out. Enjoy your me time.
Yeah.
I'm going out. I'm gonna go play FIFA with the boys, or
Or
we're gonna go have a
something.
braai with the boys.
Exactly.
You don't always have to be attached to him, but as you said, there are people who enjoy that. But if you're not that person, don't agree to a relationship like
But
that.
how do you? Because obviously in the honeymoon stage, we
will be attached by the
be
hip.
attached
We
and
will.
whatnot.
This is why
and then there's
I
gonna
diversify
come
it.
a time where I'm like, baby, go in the highball, and then we're not today, you know, and then it becomes like a fight. Like, why can't I change these days?
So,
Like, no, I
this-
don't. And there are men who don't trust themselves enough that
Yeah,
when the
right, yeah.
girl is not around me,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am just a
You see, that's character.
freelancer.
You see, that's character.
That is.
That's
But
character.
that one,
So you
see,
say that most guys, there are guys who want the girls around because they don't want to cheat.
yeah.
Not who
So
they
you
don't
know
want
that
to
they
cheat,
don't wanna
but they
cheat.
love their affirmation so much that when you're not around and there's somebody who's available at that time, they find themselves sitting like this, and you know,
But okay.
you see, so they're like
Yeah.
that.
But that sounds like they just want you there so that they don't do it.
I
Like,
don't
they're not
think
really
they are
inviting you to
aware
enjoy
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
certain things
I
that you
get
are
that.
aware I'm doing it because of she's here,
Yeah.
but when she's not here, it just happens that I always wanna be seated
With someone.
with someone, or
Oh.
I get, because in the first phase you taught me to always be together and whatnot,
Yeah.
because I was also liking you at that point.
Yeah.
We were camping, we were, you know, and then also my friends got used to that.
Yeah.
So now once that one weekend when I say let's go camping with the guys, and you're like, no, deuces, and then everybody get it 2 by 2, because you start attracting this, like maybe your squad, you are just a group of bring a girl.
Yeah.
You always, every time when you go on a guy's trip, it's a bring a girl,
Oh, yeah,
you
I
know.
see that one.
So there is like those type of niggas.
Yeah, there is,
So
yeah.
if I say to you, baby, I gay, then you're gonna be like, I'm the odd one out, and
Out.
you can't say I gay Linda because you really want this.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to say I'm gonna leave this guy because this is the type of character he is. So I'm gonna now be forced to go with you
Because
so
of that.
that you don't get a mistress to do that with you.
But I
But
see,
you
I
can't-
agree,
you can't
I agree and I
gatekeep.
disagree.
I can't
Yeah,
gatekeep,
you
but
can't gatekeep.
it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, the thing is,
Because
when I first started dating
Yeah.
this handle, I was in that phase of my life where we would host parties every weekend and stuff like that.
Groovist.
So she would be busy with her things, I'd be there with the gents. So I got myself a second girlfriend, her name is Black Label. So even though I can see what you are doing, whatever, Fede, because I know how much I want this relationship, I'd be like, Fede, not saying I wouldn't talk to girls and stuff, I'll talk to them, but I wouldn't entertain them when they start doing it. And it comes down to your character as a person. If you are that person to be a coach, are you gonna be a coach about? If you say, like for example, Mac, with Johan now, if you go out with us and let's say we all single and you're the only one, because you want this relationship, are you gonna do what the people that are single are doing? No, you're gonna take a step back and be like, Jen, you're probably even gonna leave early because you know what's gonna happen later. You're gonna be like, that's why I said it's you, it's your character as a person. Do you really want to be in a relationship with that hand?
Yeah.
If you don't want to, you're gonna fare, papa.
But that's the thing. You wanna mean if there's one thing as a guy before anything kickstart in a relationship, you have to be sure of yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be sure of yourself. If your girl's saying she's going out, you have to be confident enough in yourself and in your relationship to be like, if she's gonna go out, I'm trusting her to respect our relationship.
Yeah.
She can just go.
As if she cheats.
And what I've learned with myself is I don't let myself get into those situations even if I'm in a good relationship.
What do you mean? Like panic or the...
I don't let myself get into a situation where shit can happen.
Or you mean...
This is why I say you'll talk,
Yeah.
and as soon as you start feeling vibes, you'll be like, hey,
Yeah,
bruh,
it's time to jet.
you'll talk to her,
Exactly.
you'll miles and you'll go to the gents,
So
you
the
talk to the
moment
gents.
Ahan is interested in you, you're like, okay, now it's time to go.
No, not like time to go. Like
But you stop
I know
entertaining
which
it,
as
bruh.
uncheater.
You stop
When you
entertaining
start
it.
drinking and you start doing that stuff, there's a lot of things that you start losing control over.
100%.
Like
That's why you need to control your liquor, bruh.
when you with a chick in an isolated and she's not your girlfriend, you only have so much time before you lose control of the situation.
And you need to cover it yourself.
Yeah, you have to be
It's
very
time
quickly.
to chai. It's time to chai, bruh. Leave.
That's what I mean. I'm
Leave.
like, if there's one thing that you should do, I don't know, as guys, like learn how to block yourself.
Yeah, man. I think
Not just as guys,
the easiest thing is just be yourself,
humans.
man.
Yeah,
yourself,
but like
be yourself.
Ivana, if you have a
But
girl that you like, just
be
make
yourself.
sure good you
That's
guys.
the
You
thing. It's very hard to try to fuck with someone even on a one night with someone who's himself. Like someone who's himself honest.
Yeah.
Like it's very difficult because usually when the woman, because what I've noticed, usually when the woman like approach you, right? Because the game, they play according to the game.
Exactly. You're not
Right?
playing any game.
And you're not playing it, and once they catch it that you're not playing any game, like it ends because women don't have a follow through. They're not like guys. Guys, they come through, you reject them, they're like, no, I have a strategy, I have plan B.
Yeah. Then
Women they come through, you reject them once, it's like
They don't do well with
also
rejection, but-
with a hand, you can say, let's say a hand is sharing you, and you like you can grab and you're like, and I have a girlfriend. That hand's gonna be put off 90% of the time. She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
fade. But with a guy, you'll be like, I have a boyfriend.
No, I get what he's saying.
No, and then with a
not
hand,
like not all of them.
Not all of them.
That's why I said 90%
delete
of
a
them.
huge
That's the
amount.
thing. I'm saying that there's no follow through.
Yeah.
That's what that for me.
Because even with guys
There's no
that I know,
follow-through.
like if you're gonna go inbox any girl in general, you're gonna go through a profile. You see a picture of most guys. If they see a picture of a girl, I mean a kid, they step away.
Yeah.
If they see a picture of her and a dude and whatever, they also just skip.
But if it's in the club, if you tell me, a lot of guys
Yeah,
are like, if
yeah.
you tell me you have a boyfriend, you'll be like, fade.
Yeah,
Still gonna jump in. I'm still gonna try.
That's what I'm saying. Like think about how guys move. Guys do this thing where like, no, I'm trying out to buy an attack. They start asking questions.
Yeah,
about
like
the guy.
that, yeah.
They want you to justify.
Yeah, why you
why? Yeah.
This guy, right? And that's the follow through. Where with girls, no, I have a girlfriend. Then it's like, what then?
We can drop that bar, you know.
You know,
you have a boyfriend,
At
fade. I
best,
can be your
just
husband.
gonna dance for you. But
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna be like, hey, now you're gonna think about your life with this guy. If I
Yeah.
hit you, if I drop that line on you, if I have a boyfriend, yeah, you can have a boyfriend, but me, I'll be your husband. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
okay,
like,
yeah.
hey,
You're in a 6-year relationship, but not ring. Nah, umuntu
Yeah,
you're gonna laugh. It's late.
I'm
Now
not
you
think
wanna
well
think about
about
it.
it. So before you know,
Yeah.
But for girls, if when a girl comes to you and tells a guy, and the guy's like, I have a girlfriend, what happens after that?
you'll be
But
like,
the
ah,
thing
know what I'm
is,
saying?
usually, men never say, I have a girlfriend.
That's what
or
we're saying.
whatever.
That's
So
why when you say you have
if
to
he
cock
says,
yourself, that's how you cock
but if
yourself.
he says it, that means he is really into the hand.
Yeah.
So if there's no use for me to be
Keep going,
pestering
yeah.
if you already said it. But with a girl, we use I have a boyfriend as just
Even
an
if-
excuse.
sometimes
Even
it's
if
a lie.
and they
Yeah.
know that now.
So yeah, so now like for us to fight for somebody who said it, then but if I see her, okay, I think I know you have a girlfriend, but when I ask you, you say I don't. That means I still have a chance with you.
Okay. But also, hands are sly. You'll be like, you have a girlfriend. They'll be like, oh, okay, cool, girl, I still get your numbers. And then they'll watch you, or Instagram, they'll watch you. As soon as you end with that girl, they'll shoot shots again. And you'll be
Yeah,
like,
that's
That's fine.
Yeah,
Away.
that's
That's
because
fine.
Why you
yeah.
asking your niggas out, man? Asking for the numbers.
hey, dog.
I don't.
Maybe you just don't got that wrist, dog.
Well, sometimes sometimes you,
Man,
you
how
don't
true.
say
I'm
it.
true. So
I'm
we
kidding.
never put ourselves like
You don't put yourself out there.
When I'm in a relationship, I don't usually put myself in a space where that shit can happen.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's true.
I
As soon as
don't.
you feel it, you're like, I feel it.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm
go.
out of
Let me go
here.
to the bar. You'll try
Yeah,
stay because you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and you'll avoid the hand. You'll avoid the hand.
Yeah, you'll
avoid the
So
hand.
if a guy
I wouldn't
is
avoid
giving
the
you
hand. Tell her,
tricks,
nah.
And if she doesn't want to listen, you'll avoid her.
There's nothing you can do because that's what I'm saying. What I've noticed, women don't have a follow through. Like you're not gonna listen, but what you gonna tell me? Like, you guys are not charismatic like that when it comes to the game.
but
They're
that's,
not
the thing,
chasers.
but that's the thing.
Yeah, you guys are
with
not
you
charismatic.
guys,
Like,
want-
the best
like
who
if
dance.
They
you
wait.
want to be caught, you
They
can be
wait.
caught.
Yeah.
So once a nigga says or gives you straight answers, for I'm not interested, I'm not interested.
Yeah, we have high.
So there is no. So with us, okay, I'm not interested. Obviously, you're gonna.
But here's
Fall
the thing,
through.
even when it is serious from the girl's side, I'm just saying that charismatic wise, guys can, even if the girl is serious, they have a way of getting you into a conversation still after the I have a boyfriend part that you really do have, right? All I'm saying is that for the guys who find themselves in those situations, right, and for some reason they fall, there's women don't have a follow through most of the time.
That's because.
You know, dude,
That's because.
I'll tell you why,
If a
I'll
man
tell you a story
says
why.
I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
like
You are
he,
losing.
he's just blocking you.
That's what I'm
It's
saying,
not.
Baba.
He's
Come
not.
block
He's
yourself,
not
Baba.
saying. He's
So-
not saying. I'm not an easy target.
Yeah.
But right now, honey,
Yeah.
There's
I'm
nothing
not
that's gonna
interested,
happen.
and
Yeah.
he's not interested.
Yeah.
And nigga never
You see
says.
that video? I'm not
in a
interested. Talk to my
relationship.
friend.
I mean, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys,
I'm
I'm
not
not
in a
interested.
relationship.
Talk to my
But
friend.
with us, we just say we are in a relationship, even though I got one because we know what you guys are persistent.
So you know what a hand's follow through is? They
Yeah.
wait, bruh.
Yeah, we wait.
I've had a hand, yeah, that I was in a relationship, and she was like, nah, she's not missing school.
Mm.
There's a tried to join me. I was like, no, yo. So,
So she's with the long game.
bro, as soon as I got out of the relationship, I came back this side.
Mm.
She was like, nah, let's chill. I was like, fair. We went out, and then she was like, nah, I've always liked you. And then she jumped in. I was like, eh. And I'm like, since when? She's like, nah, since high school days. I'm like, yo, my guy, I'm old now. That's a long time ago. She's like, yeah, I just never said so because you're always in a relationship. And when I tried, you shut me down. That hurt me, but I still like you.
But also it goes back to the life dribbled me in Gauteng and I come back and
Nah, it's all good.
persist here in
Yeah.
Secunda.
Yeah.
So it did. Yes, she waited,
Yeah.
but she knew that at some point you were gonna say yes. So you were her backup.
Yeah.
Good for now.
So if she really waited for you, she could have
No,
done that move.
but I hurt it because I went back to my ex. And then I missed. I was like, honey.
Yeah, vele nihlala nisi-
So how was I her backup, bruh?
But you still have backup
You
because
still-
at that
because
point,
even now, if things don't work out, you still know you have an option there.
yes,
It's called a fishing net, bruh. You always have them in the fishing net.
we also have
That's a safety.
security.
It's a safety net,
security
yeah.
I cut it
relationships.
off, eh?
We have
Safety.
serious.
If you're in a
security
serious relationship,
When I
you cut
get into
one
a
of them
relationship, I cut all that shit off, bruh. I'm like,
Yes,
if
you-
you fail here, I'm
much is that?
stranded.
I don't know. How much is a double captain?
16
16,
rand.
should
And
be
the
16.
coke,
Okay.
30 rand.
But we've been sharing the cokes. We only had like 3 so far.
Yeah.
I didn't answer the question, but it's fine.
Oh man, these things are very tricky, man. Yeah, finish that and you can add one if there's more.
Please give me an Amstel can.
Should I just give you a fresh Coke?
Yeah, but
This one's probably flat.
yeah.
So what should we do with it?
And
Pour it, you'll put the other
Yeah,
on top
pour it
of
in
it.
the top.
Are you
It's
trying
a
to
really
pour
nice
it in a
advice
drain?
going into
Clean a
alcohol.
toilet with it.
Wait, what?
With coke.
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
You can, but like domestos, guys.
Not bad.
Bleach.
I get it ufunguyilahla, so
Like
find
what-
a use for
yeah.
it. Like you can't just throw it away and put it
We
just
gotta
down
pay
the
for
drain.
it.
At least do something.
But you know what you guys are forgetting? Guys are easy.
That's true.
Very easy,
That's
guys.
true. That's true. Do you know why? Because hands don't hit on us often.
That's
So
cool.
when they hit on us, we're like, eh.
Yeah, bro. It throws
Fair,
you off big time.
You're
bro.
like, usually I'm the one who pulls the first move. Now when the hand
Exactly.
pulls the first move, you're like,
You're like, yes, sis.
That's
Actually-
that goes back to if
That's-
he's serious in
What's
a
up, man?
relationship.
Cock
Cock block yourself,
you will
man.
cock block.
Cock block yourself, man.
So
Yeah, what is the wildest approach that you guys ever had from a woman? Wild one.
So this girl one time, right?
yeah, let's go, Sky man.
Welcome back, by the way.
Now they saw me. So now it was at school, right? This girl is in one of my classes, but now keep in mind, I'm a little bit older than everybody around me.
Yeah.
Just young and stuff. So at the time, everything is online. So as to how this person saw that this name is this dude, I don't know, because the name on Microsoft Teams and the name I have on all school related stuff is two different names.
Stalking.
Yeah.
So now she proper FBI,
you, bro.
proper CIA shandies, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, girl pulls up, starts being close to me and whatnot, starts helping me with work because she's realizing I'm not focusing on her romantically at all.
But Hans like that thing, bro. When they don't get it.
Listen. After a while, what
Yeah.
happens is, and by a while I mean like 3 days or so.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That's like a decade for us.
Guys are easy, bro.
Wild 3 days.
After a while, that's 3 days. That's 3 days of no nut, dog. It's okay.
Listen.
It's been a while.
After 3 days, a while, she's like, "Yo, dude, I love you," and I'm like,
Love you.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I was like,
That's infatuation. That's
so then I was like, oh,
days.
yeah,
But remember that she's known him.
we can't do this, and that's what it's been since.
Okay,
True love.
very important questions. Did you smash her in any time?
No.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
No.
You're very interesting.
I didn't cross that line.
Me and finding the wildest one was, it's not wild, it's normal. It's what guys do. But she was like,
I need to tell my story as well.
Yeah.
Back in
mentally,
your Tottenham's prime days.
mentally for me, I looked at her and I was like, shit, she's fly as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try shit.
Oh, you thought she was like too beautiful?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not
get-
gonna try shit.
Yeah.
So it's just myself chilling with people, had a good time, and then I left early, man. I left early, and then next day, she just arrived, but she's friends with the group of girls I used to hang out with from back home.
Yeah.
So now the next day I'm hanging out with them. They're like, "Hey, dude, that girl asked for your numbers." I was like, "Yeah."
Did you panic?
Nah, but I got excited. Got excited, bruh. I was like, yeah, just give her my numbers, dude. Like, yeah, I'm feeling her too. And then we started hanging out and all of that. Like, that's how easy it is. Like,
Oh.
she just asked for your numbers and you got excited, and now,
And then you fell in love.
yeah.
What
That's how
about
it is.
bro?
Yeah, it is. It's that easy.
It's crazy.
That's when I realized us guys are very easy. Like, girl
we
shoots
are.
a shot, and you single, it's chai for you.
Yeah,
It
so
is,
go
it
shoot a
is.
shot.
Yeah, like
It
it's
is,
chai,
it's
man.
shy, bro. It's
Like,
shy.
it's
You can
chai.
forget, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say no.
Even
I don't
if
want to
she
say the
misses,
same
dog.
because I'm gonna seem like such a fuckboy, but I will leave it.
You say yours.
If
Say yours, dog.
if pussy falls in your lap, would you say no?
Sometimes.
If you are single,
I
No.
have.
Yeah, I have to.
That means-
Say your story.
Me-
that means she's a thought or she's a squam bench.
Oh, you wanted to sleep. Anyway, say your story, bro.
Oh, you wanted to
Say-
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to sleep. Oh, you wanted to
Say your
sleep.
story. Say your
Say
story.
your story, dog. But let me hit you the high five. I was gonna let you down.
Asshole.
On camera. And we ain't
I
getting
agree
that.
with what he said. Oh, you were
Nah,
saying was
when you guys say guys are easy, me I've seen it live. Where
What's your story, brother?
my story?
Yeah, we don't want someone else's one.
You don't
yours.
want yours, man. Do
Which
you
story
have-
do you want? Just me.
The-
What is the wildest way a
Wildest.
girl has ever,
Jumped in me.
asked you out or hit on you?
So I was at the club. But Hans gave me 8 facets in it.
Yeah.
So we have stones there at UJ. So we had stones.
It's not in UJ, but it's fine.
Nah, but like close to each. That's what I
Yes,
mean, bro.
yeah.
It's basically a 500
In
meter
Melville.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's basically
yeah.
500 meter walk from
7th
8K.
Street.
You know, you got the vibes.
Yeah, we know it.
We know the vibes.
1 year.
So
Fight
this
there.
her name, she asked the gents who I am and stuff like that, and I was like, I paid it. The gents told me, so I carved her when I got to club, and I'm like, then she found me at the bar. Now I'm ordering while I'm waiting for my drink. She's like, bartender, please give us 4 shots. I'm like, no, hi, how are you? Fair, mind my business. Then she gives me 2. I'm like, hey boo,
It's she trying to rape you.
what's happening, bro? What's happening? She's like, no, I just, I feel like sharing. I'm like, sharing? Alcohol like that? Nah, you lie. Then she's like, nah, just take them. I'm like, I took them. I was like, fair, it's free alcohol. I took them.
Who would
This is
say
so
no to
easy,
shots?
guys.
I took them.
Who would say
That's
no
a
to
fact.
shots?
Exactly,
That's a
we're
funny
getting
thing.
free shots.
Lalela.
It's not like they
They're gonna bend you over, bro. She had a plan.
Then I was like, cool, fair. I charged back to the boys smoking pipe. What she did is she brought her friends to our friend group
Okay.
And they started talking there, and you know, putting themselves in the gents.
Okay. She hunted.
And now, because now I'm basically out of order for the rest of them because she's gunning for me. I was like, but me, I don't like you like that.
Checkmate, man.
She got you with a move.
Wait. So I'm like, cool. Sharp. Now we walked back to Reyes. How did she walk with me? For some reason, all I had held the diggers back because we were partying in my room after party. So
saucy,
we get there, I make a wait, no, this is crazy. This is the crazy shit that ever happened, bro. I get there, I make a I'm like, I'm waiting for other people. I'm like, let me go take a piss. I go take a piss, and I come back, girls in her lingerie, bro. I'm like, okay, what must happen? She's like, nah, let's jam. Then she's like, nah, we must jam. I was like, nah, bro, nah, you're taking me. She's like, no, but I have a patch, because it's that, what do you call it, the pull thing, but it's a patch. Me, I never thought that shit. I was like, no. God has a condom. Yeah, we chat, and then this hand was always after me after that. I was like, nah, me, I don't grab you.
So let me get this straight. Yeah?
Smash, then you act like you don't know her, bro.
No, I don't mean that.
Dick move, man.
You didn't want her.
You didn't want her in the first place.
I didn't want, but
your body wanted something.
I mean,
let you down.
My thinking brain was like, hey,
don't do it.
Like, yo, you want to joke
You
off
took one
tonight?
for the team, my nigga.
Dude.
You took
And that girl was wild, bruh. I was like, you. Yeah, ne.
yours?
I don't have one.
Really?
You don't have one?
No, he not that he doesn't have one.
He doesn't
decided
have
to sleep.
Yeah.
He decided to sleep,
Yeah.
like for real.
Oh
Like-
wait, yeah, actually I do have, but I slept. Yeah.
Like
do
what
have one.
about?
She kicked me twice on my chest, bro.
Kicked you.
Yeah,
Kicked you in your
twice on my
chest.
chest. She kicked me twice on my chest, dog. That shit's supposed to turn me on.
Like she couldn't sleep or
No, like, so
she was trying to be kinky.
She came to visit me at 8 o'clock episode, right? So you come to visit me, you're wearing jeans and a shirt. So I'm thinking you come to visit,
Yeah.
right? So we're chilling in my room, we're talking and everything.
Yeah.
Shower 11. I'm like, it's getting late. So clearly, I'm looking at the way you dress, I'm like, nah, but there's no way she wants that.
Yeah.
Right? Chaya 01.
Shame, such a-
Chaya 01, right? We're talking, right? So remember that when we're talking, I'm thinking that we're just a chat. I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Your friend calls you and you tell your friend on the phone that, nah, I'm here, I'm with this guy, I'm about to get some dick, right? So it's that type of conversation. So I'm like, man, you slow. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Obviously she wants you. It's 1 o'clock, she's still here. It's clear. I'm like, game time. So as she's on the phone, I'm trying to undress her to go do some Casper University stuff. Understand?
What does Casper University do?
What perform I go on my town? Yeah, boy, I was
That's
about to do it, boy.
That's why I dab you up.
Yeah, boy.
That's why I dab you up.
That's
why.
right?
Make noise.
I'm about to go do that, Jabba.
Okay.
When I go do that, right? So, and keep in mind, I'm smooth, I'm gentle with it, nah?
Yeah.
She kicks me on the chest, like, right? She's still
Wakata
on the phone, right? So I'm like, you know, you were playing now. That's my thought. I shouldn't sleep, I mean. I was playing now. She's still talking. I go again. I'm like, wait a minute now. That one was tough. So I pin her, yeah, boy. And then I tried to take the pants off again, and then she kicked me more aggressively because of the pin.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Oh, you're like,
and I was like, oh shit, that hurt me. So I'm like, you know what? I got it wrong.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I got it wrong. This is not what it is, right? And keep in mind, when she was doing this, we actually got on the phone. She's having a good time. So I'm like, you know what, Mike, you got it wrong. So I'm like, she's not here for that. Cool. Shout 2, right? The shout 2, and I'm like, listen, Katela for the Fuklala match.
Shame.
Are you leaving? Should I walk you home or are you gonna spend the night? She's like, she's spending the night. I'm like, cool. Do you want me to give you a shirt, something to wear? She's like, sure. So I go to my cupboard, I'm trying to give her a shirt. As I turn around, she's naked, like completely naked. Right? I'm pissed at this time. You kick me on the chest and then cut it. Like I'm not in the right spot. So me, I'm like, here's a shirt. She puts it on. I get into my pajamas. I sleep. So as I'm sleeping, she's busy lifting it out. Nothing. Yeah, I was so mad, boy. I was so mad, dog. I was like, nothing, dog. Like, nothing. Like, At 1 o'clock, there was a chance. That window's closed. It's never opening.
It's try, bruh.
That's once the window closed, ne?
It's over. Bro. You check it next season.
No, me, I understand. I don't blame you.
Nah, fair
Yeah.
bro.
You must
But she
punish them for being
frustrated you.
stupid.
Hey, boy.
She was trying to play hard to get there, bro.
Nah, that's not
But
hard
how
to get. That's painful, bro.
Yeah.
That's painful because
Like, bro, you see when you shoot your shot, especially
bro.
there.
like
When you shoot
especially
your
there,
shot
because
there,
I'm like,
and you get shut down, bro. Like, I don't come back from there.
Yeah.
Like, if I was in her
Yeah, I was
room,
gonna
I was
keep it
leaving.
forward.
If I was in her room, I was leaving, and I'd be like, hey, I'll check you tomorrow.
exactly. So like,
Me, I was gonna
Crazy.
cut that call, bro.
dude, that's the thing is, I don't want to be mean because like it's late, right? And I was focused on.
Yeah.
I couldn't get what I want in Fuklala, man. That's what I want. I mean, I'm Fuklala. That's me right now. It's my fucking room. It's my bed. Yeah, the lights are going off. Like I don't give a shit what you gonna do, but I'm telling you, lie. So it's funny. The next day she left at 3, nah? Bro.
And you said
I took a shower with her, man, naked, for nothing.
Nothing.
Fire next. And him paying scares and jam. Like shit, bitch. I'm telling you now.
Like
Like,
you
I
had
was
shut
still
down.
mad, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, but I was
but
so
you,
mad.
you petty,
dog.
bro.
Like-
Like you hella petty.
you
Like you my nigga, you hella petty.
Yeah, but
bruh.
let me explain to you why, nah. It's
No,
not-
I understand.
Bro, I was so mad because, bro, like fuck you, man.
you kicked
You
him.
understand? Like you,
You
kicked me,
him.
bro, like 3 times,
Ah,
nah.
bro,
And I
wherever
gave you the
you are,
benefit of
Shay.
the doubt, Gucci. Maybe I was the one who's wrong.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna change your mind later.
And be
I'm
like, oh, how come that was right? So why did I get
Yeah,
kicked?
like why did I get kicked? Like now I have this emotion, I'm mad, but you want me to be turned on and do something. I don't want to do it in Fuklala match. Unfortunately.
So in the morning you were still feeling that.
Yeah, I thought it's funny because in the morning,
Every
like,
time he coughs, there was a pain on his chest.
dude, I made breakfast. She had breakfast, Jabo. At 11, I went to go shower. I'm like, I'm going to go shower. You want to shower? Should you shower first or what? She's like, no, go shower. When I'm showering, she comes in naked.
Comes in, yeah.
But man, when I say I washed this girl's body, I washed her body as if we could do something.
At the next
You know when
month.
because she was a short little thing. You know when you look at her, yeah, like you know when you're washing dog with like it's a sensual thing.
Yeah.
I'm cutting about me tell young
Wow.
figure room like Tobisa boy. Saplong. Yeah, I was mad as fuck though that night.
And she didn't say anything.
Nah.
So she's not the
But you know the anger
kinky
that
type, like
no, she is. She just
the
fucked up.
angry
She
that
is.
I'll
She-
give you a blowjob.
She is.
in it.
I was mad. You understand?
So
like,
even if she gave you a blowjob, you were
yeah,
not.
she did. She was busy. Like she was doing things, man. That's the thing. She was doing things, nah. But I was looking at it like you gonna do it, nah. But you gonna do it. I ain't doing nothing. I used to sing against me.
Yeah.
Because I was
okay, so
mad.
if-
If she
okay,
pushed you
in
down
a-
and
in a-
rode
in a-
you would have done it.
If
She pushed you on the bed and she rode you would have done
yeah,
it.
if she did that,
She
She
would
would
have
have
done
got
it.
on.
Oh, so
wanted.
she's
Understand.
slow. She's
Yeah.
slow. As
I understand that my demeanor at the time wasn't like it was very it was
Yeah, but
difficult
the
for you
anger
to
on
think
her.
that you could do that to me because if you are now showering together, right, and you busy touching me and all that, and all I'm doing is making sure you clean and making sure I'm clean, and then I leave. It's a different mindset.
I would follow you to the
Right?
room still.
Yeah,
and then
kind of
we
get to the
mindset.
room.
Eventually, you're
Exactly.
gonna be alright.
So,
yeah.
So
but
she was
that's
not
the thing.
kinky enough.
Yeah, it's the thing, man. If you look at the extent of it, not every because now it's gonna be like, okay, you're gonna have to open it, you have to put it and everything, and put like you have to do everything. I was in that mindset of,
But I get it.
it.
You were blocking yourself from. I don't want to be a rapist tomorrow and stuff like that. You were just angry.
Yeah, no, I was pissed.
I've
That
been
was-
through that
That
one.
was not me.
I've
picking
been
myself.
through that
I was
one.
mad.
It was the like to this day. She almost made me feel like an idiot, but I was like, it's fine. I kept to my morals. This is me. Now, when I met her, she was a person who didn't drink at res. And she didn't do any of those funny stuff.
Changes in my
How proud? So the room, my roommates throw a house party. She's there. She's drunk out of her mind. I've never seen her like that.
Yeah.
So now the guys that usually are afraid to speak to her see that she's wasted and they're trying to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, gents, you're not gonna do this.
Yeah.
Like, let's get her sober and then you go shoot your shot. So now they're
Yeah,
trying to
I
fight
agree
me
with
and
that
fight
shit.
with that shit. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking this girl to her room.
Yeah.
Take her to her room. Put her in her room. I make coffee. She drinks coffee. We sit down. She sobers up. I'm like, hey dog, me, I'm going back to
the groove.
yeah. But she's still lit. So now she wants to
Go back.
do something. Yeah.
Or with you.
Yeah. So I'm like, no. We're not gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
If you want,
When you are
if
sober.
you want to,
Yeah.
you come to me after you.
You sobered up.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna use liquid courage to do anything
Yeah.
at this point. So she didn't get mad.
Yeah.
So that goes down. She just keeps showing up, but she's still trying to
Get something
push.
out.
Yeah, so I leave because I'm like, we are not gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
How? Next day, send me Romeo with me nanya pais. How my god.
Oh, it's on the sheet.
Yeah, bruh. Like now it's this whole thing of me. Nimsuse kumachita, where she could have had a chance just to go.
Oh, she's the one saying these
Yeah, bruh. So I was like, oh,
I didn't
okay.
knock you up.
Okay.
I feel you, I've
wait,
done that
wait,
before, bruh.
wait,
Just
tell
take
me.
care of her.
I want to hear her story. Though.
Oh, yeah.
She had
We're
story.
over that.
Nah, we remember. We
I
are
was saying our piece.
Oh, God,
I want to hear
guys.
your story.
Okay. Mine is funny because it's guys.
You have Mac to beat. Mac's killed us.
Nah.
No,
Everybody-
mine
everybody
is
would've
not
done
that bad.
Everybody
So
would have done that. I feel like.
okay. So mine,
Like you showered with her, bro.
You
Fuck
can't-
you.
Yeah,
Like-
bro, after a blowjob and showering, it's shy, bro.
You
I'm
can't
like,
kick me 3 times, bro.
I'm-
You can't kick me 3 times. And then expect me to give
That's
you
where you
some
draw the
sign.
line and find out.
Because you can touch it. No.
But
Actually, you
I'm
want it. Do everything.
Yeah, oh.
Actually, when I do something, I can't do
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Do
it's a
everything.
UK.
Mandingo Plumbing was closed on
No,
Sunday.
it was close, dog. Like now, if you want your plumbing fixed, you gotta do it yourself. I'll give you the equipment.
Yeah.
so mine, I've been friends
There's a light today.
with this guy on Facebook, right? You know, like
Ooh, it's
one of those things where we are friends, but we never talked. I never in my wildest dream thought I'd meet this guy,
Yeah.
right? He's married. Married.
It's
So
already wild, bruh.
yeah, so I'm fine. Like I was not, like I was seeing him in that eye. You know, when you fantasize of a person, like oh, when you if you were
If
mine,
only,
you know?
yeah.
And then I met him at some events that I was working at.
Mm.
But when I meet him, I was like, oh my god, like you know when you're seeing a celebrity.
Mm.
So I'm asking everyone.
Fantasy.
Yeah. So I was the manager there and stuff like that. So I'm asking everybody who's serving the table, who's serving the table. So everybody's like, okay, what's your fuss about it? And it's like, I'm still sober. So they just worried. And then what's wrong with your manager, you know?
Yeah.
And then eventually I found who was serving the table, and it was like one of these summer cup. So it's like event where a marquee, so there's food, there's drinks, you know.
Yeah.
So certain people get food and whatever. So this guy, when it's time to dish out food, so I go to the table. So I went to the table. Hi guys, how are you? Are you guys fine? And then this guy's like, yeah, we fine. Did you just come all the way to just take another? Like, so he's also, giving me the energy. I'm like, yeah. So when it's time
That's
for
not really-
food,
It's the man.
You just be polite.
so when it's time for food, I'm like, guys, don't worry, we'll bring your guys' table food to the table because it was a buffet. So you guys can't be standing around and So I go there to shop for them. Like
Wow.
they come. So there were 3. So one of the waiter who's serving them is helping me. So I dish up, I give them, and then so he's not impressed on the service that he's getting. Like, oh my god! So there were.
Now he wants a different kind of service now.
That's a different type of service, bro.
So they were there.
It's not self-service.
It's not self-service,
Nah.
bruv.
So apparently he was there selling cigars. So actually the guys who were selling cigars was actually his company and stuff like that. I don't know. So I'm there moiseling from far, talking to everyone. Everyone's like, and then when my crush is here, my god. So I'm excited. So at the end, almost towards the end of the night, this guy comes to me. So we're busy flirting with this guy. Like every time I pass on the so yeah. And then eventually I go to him
The pose, bruh.
later, ask him, are you guys fine? Yes, we're fine. But my only problem is that I need to leave. I came with a small car and I have my cigar fridge that I need to take with. So do I leave it here? Are you guys gonna be here and stuff tomorrow morning? So I'm like, tomorrow morning nobody's gonna be here because the marquee is gonna be erected and stuff like that. And then he's like, so that means I need to be here before 8. I'm like, that's the So I'm like, how big is the cigar fridge. He shows it to him, like, oh, don't worry, I'll put it in my car. You can't fetch it by me. He's like, would you do that for me? Because it was in Joburg South. The event was in Joburg South, so I'm like, yo, come fetch it by me in Midrand. And then he's like, yeah, coming back to Joburg South before 8 o'clock makes better sense just to drive to Midrand. And I'm like, okay, cool. You'll tell me what you have decided.
Yeah.
So every time I pass there, I'm like, and then like, I'm still thinking about it. So obviously he's just trying to ask the other guys who's this chick. The file, give me the file. So he goes to the event organizer and ask him, who's the chick? What? Oh, apparently I'm off a file and nice. So I'm there by the bar. So now I'm like, hi man. I asked one of the guys there, the bar manager. I'm like, who's that guy? No, it's so and so and so. He came with the cigars and whatnot. I already know his other life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so he legit talking the truth about the fridge thing, because I thought it was just a story. And then I'm like, no, it's fine. So he comes back to me. He's like, no, it's fine. Can I help you take the fridge to your car? I'm like, of course it's heavy. I do not carry it to Safa. He picks up the fridge, he puts it in the car, and then he drives away. Oh, he asked for my numbers and whatever. And then he's like, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay, cool. Drives away. I'm like, Porsche, baby. Oh, this is what you mean by a small car. Driving a 911. Okay, cool. Bye. Now I'm all super excited. I got my number. Oh my God.
Ambulance.
I got the numbers. You know? And then the next day, he calls me run up at 12. He hangs up. He hangs up. I think he thought, oh, maybe Ufasite, maybe whatever. He sent me a text, hey, what time will you be up? I'm like, hey, honey, I'm up now because you asked.
I'm expecting you.
You know? And like, you know? And then it's like, send you a location. I send him my location. And then he gets so when he comes, he's like,
Which car?
no, man. So he calls me, he's like, should I come in? So he's like, should I come in or are you gonna come out? I'm like, come in, bro. So he drives in.
She's reminiscing.
Nigga wasn't sure what he wanted. Wasn't sure what he wanted.
And then no, he thought my brother was around, so that's why he was asking. So as he comes in, I'm like, okay, big car. Okay, I drive up. Here's the fridge, and then he's like, "Do you have time for you?" Of course, I do. Obviously, I mean, I'm naughty, and she's a naughty speaker. So I'm like, and then there is this history.
What's history?
You fucked.
Not yet, actually.
So what's the history?
So what's the history?
Nothing happened. You went home.
No.
Tell the truth.
No, we haven't
Your face looks
fucked.
like you're lying.
No, we haven't fucked. We're still in talking
Why did-
stages.
So
I
what's
mean,
the
this
history?
guy, I met him in December. So
Why deflect some fit border?
no, like
So
I
face to
just
face.
didn't wanna.
So he took his fridge and went home.
No, he took his fridge and then I went to his car and then he said, let's go out for brunch. We went out for brunch and then on the way back, I gave him a roll up and then he asked if we should book. And then the wife called and like, emergency at home.
It's
So
the secrets for me.
Let's do a shake, bruh.
This was history.
So now,
You know, this is how the white people confused us.
no, what I mean,
You know-
the racist history is that I bagged him. He's in the bag.
Yeah, but you guys haven't.
Yeah, we haven't
Fully
been sexual.
actually,
Yeah,
like, yeah.
because we didn't get much time. But I
Yeah,
bagged
but
him.
it was almost
I have
close.
him. I have him. Yeah.
But it's not a wild one.
It's not
I think
wild.
It
that's a
is
very
because,
calculated one. That's actually like admirable. Like I see.
No, but
you
it's
played your
that
cards
thing.
right.
I never thought I'd see this person in my life.
Yeah.
And then I see him, and I'm like, how am I gonna have a conversation with him?
Yeah.
And then it happens that you have a cigar fridge, and
And then everything, but you played.
yeah,
it very
so
well.
it played at yeah. So I did.
Like I'm talking about the wildest stuff.
No, that's the
one of my
most-
friends. This girl kept on holding his penis.
Wow.
In the club, like,
And yeah, we're just chilling, dog. Kept on holding his penis.
It's assault.
right?
Bro,
and she was like, this is mine, this is mine. Keep in mind, this is a girl that he's never like spoke to or had any encounter with. Right? This is mine, this is mine. The whole time. So my boy was so uncomfortable, man. It became funny.
Water.
Because every time he had to be like, leave me alone. It's shy, but he couldn't because the girl, and the girl kept on doing that.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah. I'm I guess I don't know.
But that's the thing, like, doing wild, like, I'm not that wild, man. Like,
No, not like wild, like sexual. Like I'm talking about because girls usually, women don't have experience in being on guys. So some of them they just throw heavy stuff at you.
Yeah, they throw heavy
like,
stuff. Like locking you and her in the
Yeah,
I
they
wanna
would lock
ask,
you in,
like-
or they would lie. They would, you know, they would,
but I want to ask a question, like, should a girl hit on you, it's successful?
yeah.
Nope.
How does the relationship go further?
From there,
Yeah.
I think it goes on very.
If the guy's interested in you,
If
he
the guy's
will
interested
take
too.
over.
it goes very
Naturally,
well.
he takes over.
Yeah, he like it becomes a switch because
So
the most.
it's never, when I'm saying like,
It's there, but
It's
like,
there,
that's the
mara
thing.
uzokhuluma kudelela,
There's a
mara-
sense
yeah,
of pride in
yeah.
it because one thing like a lot of women don't understand, I think they don't know actually, is that a lot of guys don't have an issue with shalwa, right?
Yeah, no,
is that usually if ukaya chaza, right, and then she actually steps up and she's like, let me take you out, they actually go out and see her maneuver with you and they'll be impressed by it, like, oh, look at her trying, look at her doing ABC, right? And then even a lot of guys would say that, no, me, you know.
I think for me the only relationship that was successful is ditching this one guy for this one, like maybe in a crew,
Yeah.
being shallow woo way, but I didn't want you, and then I wanted him, and then I went for him.
Yeah,
And
that's
then that
betrayal.
I think that's the.
That's betrayal. That's
It's not betrayal. Like I met you guys
You are a
first.
traitor.
Like no, I got no. Imagine, okay, we're chilling at a restaurant. Like
Did you know
But
that he liked you?
no, lalela.
Did you
This
know
guy,
that he liked
lalela. We were chilling,
See, they
me and
see.
my friend.
No,
No, it's me and my friend.
Unamujamaa
We're
zakuna.
chilling. We're chilling. It's the first time you see me. Hi, baby girls. How are you? We fine. Can I buy you a drink? No. Okay. Can you come join us? I look at the crew. I'll see you. You know. So every time he goes to the bathroom, hey, baby girl, I still fine. You know. Eventually, it's like, friend. It's just the two of us. It's starting to get crowded.
Let's
Hey
just-
man, let's go chill with the guys.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Sapega, these guys have been chilling for about 4 hours more. You know, usually when guys say, can you come chill with us? And then 2 hours later, there's another crew of girls.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just them. It's almost the end of the night. Let's go chill with them. We get there. Hi there. My type. So now, I'm telling you straight up, thank you for bringing me here. And also, when we got to the table,
Yeah.
the guy that I liked,
Yeah.
he was on some, hey,
Yeah.
you know. So once I got there, I just sat next to him, and you at the side. Yes, when young Shana, but I'm just, so once you start touching me, you know, I'm not making it obvious. And then eventually the guys are okay. But
Wait,
it
but-
becomes a problem because now every time I chill with these guys,
in that moment-
this one is on some when I pay no one.
In that moment, the guy that you liked, because this is bro code analysis right now, we have to take out a verdict on this dude. The guy that you liked, did he try to pursue you?
At that moment, no.
Later on, did he? Like, did you exchange numbers or something
Yeah.
like that? And then did he try?
Because
to-
he saw that Han is into me.
Yeah.
So as
What do you guys
and
think about that?
because yeah,
What do you guys think of?
Which
Like,
one?
let me ask the guys. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about
I can't
you
hate.
telling me that you want this girl, right? You go fetch her. She comes here with us, and then she ends up liking Gift, and then Gift is like Naka Aja move.
I won't tell you that. I'll tell you that the girl you want wants me.
Yeah, but Waja.
No, I'm telling you what I would do.
Yeah, you want consent.
I don't want consent.
You do, because why would you ask him what are we doing?
No, I'm asking if it's now with that.
That's consent. Can I
Yes, yeah.
chow your crush?
Yeah, I would
Can I
ask.
chow the girl that you want?
Bruh, I
so
feel like-
if he says no, do you be like, okay, girl, leave
No,
me?
I'll be like I asked. I've asked. Hey, your failure is not going to be our failure
I
as a
mean,
group, Mfana.
exactly.
Your failure is not going to be our failure. I came to you out of respect for you as my friend and be
Yeah,
like,
I
dog,
mean-
upalethu.
Let me tell you
What
why.
the one who
And if you really
Let
like
me
the
tell
girl,
you why, ne? Or something you can say, you speak.
My Josie friends and me, bruh. This is what we do. Best man, bruh.
Is it?
We'll take it.
Yeah,
We're not
right.
gonna be upset with each other. If even though I brought the hand, she invited you. Fair
yes.
dog. You were the better man. Fair, she took you. I'm not gonna be upset with you because next time it might be me that's in that situation. It's
Yeah, but let me tell you why I asked. I feel you doing that, nah? Because
Strong.
you see anybody else any other
yeah,
time.
you don't know.
But let me tell you why I asked this, nah? I had a friend of mine who had bad luck with women in the group, right? And to give you guys more detail, every time we went out as a group and he had a target, that target was like somebody
You mean
else
that
in
guy
the
that
group.
took L's for the longest
Yes, he
time?
took us for a long time. And he told me
But
this.
it was
like,
from one guy.
Hmm?
He was being
Yeah,
targeted
from
by
one
one
guy.
guy.
But it's, I mean,
No, that guy was fucked up.
yeah, but listen,
That guy was
fucked.
fucked. Now I have food.
Let me finish the story.
This guy, every time this guy said he wants this girl, this guy would go.
But
Like,
that's,
yeah,
a, diff-
like a first
but
man.
that's a different
No, but
story.
that's, the reason why is that like the girls would always like if every time you and I together, I want this girl, they end up choosing you when we bring them over, we talk, right?
Oh.
But this is the story, right? The story is that this particular night, we had these girls over, and I disappeared, right? I disappeared to go get something, and my friend at the time he nominated, right? Like Oscar, you said you want Thuli, for example, right? So Thuli, I disappeared. Thuli catches me on my way back. She's like, "Hey, Mac, you still gonna chill with us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna chill with you. What's going on?" It's like, "Nah, let's walk. Let's go." And as we walking, Thuli's like, "No, Mac, I kind of like you. Like, come on, chill with us. Don't go, cause I like you, right?" And I'm like, "Hey, yo, bro, that ain't gonna happen." And she's like, "Why?" "Nah, my nigga then already chose you, dog. You know, it's Chad." And then Thuli's like, "I don't want him. I want you." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck." And the reason why I asked is because when he told me that story, that whenever he had a girl that he wanted with the guys, they always chose somebody else. And he told me this in confidence. So in a way, I kind of understood. Like he told it to me in pain to be like, "Hey, honestly speaking, every time we go out, guys, every time I go for a girl, they always choose somebody else besides me, dog." You get what I'm saying? Like more than once.
I've been there.
More than twice. You know?
But do they make it obvious? Or because for me,
It's
it would
not
be
obvious.
unfair for me to not say to Oscar that I don't want you.
No.
I want your friend, or make it obvious
It's
that I
not
don't
obvious.
want you.
It's not obvious. It's that thing
So
of
they playing them.
no, not playing them. It's that thing of I initially want you, right? But you next week hook up with Gift, and
And
I
then
find that
that's
out,
wrong.
right?
Nah, that's
And then I'm like, okay, that's a decision. Then next time we go to Pluto, I talk to a Han with the boys, and then that Han next week hooks up with Oscar, right? And then this happens like 3-4 times, and then I go to somebody, I'm like, "Yo, Sammy, dog, I don't like going out with the guys, dog, and hunting because every time I do that, the girl that I want to be with always chooses your niggas, and that kind of doesn't sit well with me, like, you know." Now I just confided in you. That same day, that thing happens again, and now they choose you. So now I'm there like, fuck, man, I can't.
No, that's the thing.
I
Then
can't do that.
that
Like-
means you have friends who would betray you at any point. If you
No, it's
have-
not betrayal to say, but like,
It is.
It's not,
If-
like, no, like,
But I
feel
just
like-
genuinely feel like the honest truth is that she wasn't gonna feel you either way.
But a bro code, but a bro
I'm
code. That's
getting
what
that.
bro
I'm not
code.
disagreeing.
I'm agreeing with what
I'm
you
just
did.
saying that-
Like I understand
Oscar,
why
some
you made the
homies,
decision
yeah, like
you
some
did.
homies, dog, for real. As homies, it's a matter of it can get to a point
Double.
whereby I really want this hand, dog, and even if she rejects me, like you my homie, you my boy, right? So, at what point do we as guys like, as much as yo man,
Okay.
you failed, but like,
Okay,
No,
at
but
some
you see
point-
what you're saying, Mac. It depends. If I talk to the girl and we're actually vibing for real, I would tell you the truth. But if we're not vibing and it was going to be that thing of
Bums.
yeah, it's just gonna
Just
be
bums.
bums and we're gonna leave.
so you wouldn't hook up with her because I
wouldn't.
wanted.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't in that.
For me, I'd be like, if you tell me, "Hey, bro, that's the story," the boy needs to win, bro. If you tell me after this hand,
Yeah.
after all this, I'll be like, "Fair boy, go," and I'll leave. I won't say anything.
like you'll fail on
Our
your own.
eyes,
Don't
bro. You will
really-
fail, yeah.
You'll crash and bend on your own, and we will leave.
And we will
Yeah.
leave you.
And we will all live.
And then next time, we'll be like, Chief, are you comfortable with one of us jumping in there? And then by that time, you'll be like, fuck this hand or whatever. Or if you're not, then you'll be like, fair it, bro.
They
Try
really say
again.
fuck that. Guys, you know how painful it is for you to go get girls or to get a girl, and for that girl to choose your homies over you more than once,
But the problem
like in
is,
repetition.
I wouldn't
can
know.
we discuss having friends?
No, but imagine that. Imagine.
I get it,
it's
Imagine
to
that.
the
Imagine
same
every
time.
time we go for girls, nobody ever chooses me.
But Mac, that's happened.
Like,
Hasn't
right,
that
like-
happened to you?
It has, but
Me,
not,
it
not a
happened to-
lot.
Oh, yeah, me-
I'm talking about I'm talking about every time I'm with y'all niggas.
Then
Then go figure out what's going on with you.
Exactly.
Why don't they want
Exactly.
you? Like, why don't they want you?
Think about the damage of that thing. Like,
It
I think even girls
is.
have it too. Imagine every time you and a group of these girls, right?
Confidence.
When every time you guys go out, all the other girls get guys besides you. Every night you have to go home alone.
yeah, but
Like,
then
at
you
some
need
point
to,
it's gonna-
to
it's
ask
gonna
yourself
click.
what's wrong with
You
me.
need the wrong hour, Vel.
Me? There's nothing, brother. But anyway,
That's what
like,
I'm
get what
saying.
I'm saying? Like, you have to ask yourself.
You need to ask yourself what's wrong with me. What am I doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
Because it's not,
blame
it's,
your friends,
yeah,
right?
because it's not,
their fault.
it's
It's not their
that
fault.
their fault.
I
It's
did
anyone else could have
something
done
wrong.
what just happened right
Exactly.
now.
Yeah.
It just happens to be your
Your
friend,
friend.
but it could have been anyone else in the club. It could have been you wanted it, but she's looking at someone else.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. It's
And
like,
also look at your time.
true.
Hence why I said that thing of, but me and my boys, because I have a few friends, we have the same type. And they'll be like, no, fair it, dog. That's man wins. We're not going to be upset with each other if, you know, fair. That means if something's wrong, I need to go change my strategy or something. That means I fucked up.
Dog, she's for us, man. One thing I know about girls, they're all for us, bro. If you can fuck
Yeah,
my
but
friends, you
keep
can
on
fuck
talking
me.
to him.
That's the thing.
Now
Like,
that's a
I've-
fucked up
I've-
mentality.
No, but like I've been with dudes like that. Like we've seen a dude smash a hand, one of our boys, and we could fuck her too.
I've seen that too.
Like,
Like a lot.
easy,
In
bro.
varsity, you see it a lot.
Like easy. Even if it has to be thrown, like I saw
Those ones that are
homies
for the
throw each other
streets.
under the bus for that.
Not even
Yeah.
just like Texas rings. Hi.
She's for us, dog. Just because you won the first,
First
war
round.
doesn't mean you won the battle, dog. I'm gonna get it next time.
Ah.
That's how it's gonna happen.
Isn't that where bro code enters?
Yeah,
Some
but no,
niggas
she's,
don't have
she's
no
for us. She's not
control,
yours. So like when I say the best man win, you're just acquiring, the bag. But we all fucking feel in
Normal
that shit,
relationship.
right? It just so happens that if the bag likes you, Oscar, get her, acquire her, let her come to the squad. So you
I
smash,
also-
get a show with us.
But then if
I also
it's
feel their hands like that. That for example, I can can't give Naz's hand. I will
Yeah.
never go close to that hand.
Yeah.
Then there are those hands that you can't. They're for the nation, bruh.
yeah, but
They're
I was
gonna
about
be
to,
for everyone.
yeah, I was about to say that they if you really like a person,
It's not Louis Vuitton, it's a spa shop.
yeah, and you like this is I'm gonna build something out of this.
Yeah.
It's normally not the character or the type of woman that your boys would like.
But what if that woman wants to fuck me?
Yeah,
Listen.
fucking is a different story,
But
but that
then,
means you're
I
not
must ask you, I
pursuing.
must be like,
you're not
yo.
you're not pursuing something.
yeah, like we
with
both
him.
know tonight.
No, but like
where
if
do we
he
want-
likes this girl, really likes her, but that girl wants me. But I'm gonna give.
Yeah, bro.
Why? Because you really like her.
Yeah, like he's trying to build something. That's where the bro code
Okay, now
comes
back
in.
to what Giv said. If it's not me, it could be anybody in the club, right?
Yeah,
So,
but
I'm
don't
still
be
gonna
the
clap them
friend.
cheeks,
No,
even if you have
don't
a
be
crush
that
on them.
friend. No, don't be that.
Because
friend.
guess what, dog? At least you know what I did to her.
Okay.
Bruh.
You know,
So
like
so imagine if it was you and
Yeah.
they smashed your honey that you like so much.
of course,
It will be okay.
No,
Will you still pursue?
It's a
whatever?
humbling experience.
No, it
it's
won't.
not for
Nah,
me.
But I feel like even with the
I'm gonna give you a
part,
story from high school. I think Oscar and Mac will remember who the people are.
We
Yeah,
weren't
we will
having
call them
sex
by
in high
names. Don't
school.
worry.
Who? Maybe you. Anyway.
I was like statutory. I never mind.
No. She
Yo, I
was,
said
she was
never
older
mind,
than
yeah.
me,
When
bruh.
the-
So you got raped.
No, not. But we'll talk about that later.
You see
But anyway, the
you see how when the
story.
files
He
come
looks
out.
like Noshi though.
I look like what?
No,
I look like Noshi.
like you have resemblance, yeah.
Yo, are you the first person to say that?
Like when I
why
saw
she
you in the
was so
car,
sarcastic,
I
yeah.
thought you.
No,
actually-
she is like me and Moshi don't have. The only similarities we have is the small ears.
No, but also the body structure.
Yeah, I gained weight in the past 2 months. So it's
No,
unfortunate.
She's right though. I once saw you guys in town and I genuinely was like, you guys look alike now.
Really?
Because the first time when I saw him in the car from afar, I thought
Body,
he was
yeah,
him.
body wise now
Yeah.
you're starting to match
That's
also.
bad, man, because I've seen the peak of that body. I've seen where it goes, though. That's not good.
Oh, that's hectic.
So-
Small town.
It's small time, eh?
Small time. So this story. It's
Hey, yo, what, you fucking Noshi?
Hey, yo.
How do
She said small town.
I
No.
fuck no one in Evander.
Oh,
I actually.
no, because you said small town, so.
Nah, like
We don't play
small
here.
towns and
Like everybody
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
here doesn't play here except
School, in the
Samir.
same-
Samir is the only one that
cars.
plays this
Oh.
field here.
Nah, that was in the past.
No, Samir, you're the only one here right now who plays the field here.
No, I played. The
Like nobody has a relationship in
In event.
this
I don't have a
province
relationship in
either.
Evander.
Mara
this
now go to the
province.
school and must-
Yeah.
Some Josie,
But you for the boy, so like, cool. Food.
Cool.
Give back a chola.
I thought you were in
No.
love.
Name
boy.
them.
You had VC.
Two.
Yeah,
you had
exactly.
Tabile, Rabile, whatever those
That was
names are.
old, yeah.
Marabocho,
That's old. Name some more.
America.
I didn't. Doesn't count.
Malaysia. You think Malaysia?
You no.
Doesn't count. No, not that one. That one doesn't count.
Oh,
That's another one.
Uthengele
Oh, did you- but you
Valentine's
dated her?
gift.
No, it wasn't.
I'm not sure.
It wasn't.
Come on, man. Gift dated a lot, though.
No, but
I
gift,
didn't.
gift was very serious. He was one
Yeah.
of those guys. Shame.
I had
was-
one girl,
shame.
and then for a while, then we broke up, and then I stopped.
Yeah, no.
I
but
didn't.
can't tell when I shame
Hey,
you.
man. Come on, man.
Think about it,
What
man.
if I have it, man?
Next boy, I was chilling with the dudes that you see what.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I was chilling with the dudes that got every
Oh,
because like looking back at it now,
So you done good.
they
No, you want to.
they were the ones winning, and I was just that other
Yeah.
guy who was about
If
that,
we
Yeah.
do turn it
observing
on,
and
would
learning.
you,
So I was
like,
that guy.
Make it problematic with like copyright and whatnot.
With the audio.
Would,
Nah,
yeah, if-
nah, I'm saying put on
The
the TV
video.
only.
If it's not enough, bro, it's gonna be a problem. But
but like, won't the thing pick it up from you?
Nah, I think it cuts.
we can
some
close
of
the
them,
sesh, dog.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, we can close the sesh. I
Yeah,
think
so-
there's enough content.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
Oh yeah. Okay, we are closing now.
But wait, I need
Last-
to make this point quickly, ne? So Vele, this guy liked Han, but I didn't know. We were close friends. I didn't know. So this Han liked me, and I was like, fair. She told me. Then the boy said, nah. When I told him that, hey, this Han has me, whatever, he was like, nah, he's gonna ask her out the next day. So he asked her out, and she said no. And I was like,
You said
fair.
he said no.
She said no.
Thank you.
Because-
It sounded gay for a minute.
No.
so I'll just make
She
Nah,
said
no, but
she-
I think the signs were there.
I've said. I've said. She said no, and then she told him, nah, she wants to be with me. So me, I said, Chief, when he came and told me, he was like, nah, I'm not son. I was like, nah, Fede, go shoot a shot, and you took an L.
Yeah.
So when was I doing my size? This hand wants me. I'm like, I also now, so I must leave her because you took an L. It's not like she
Yeah.
didn't say that. She said to you live in your face, hey, bro, no.
But that's a tough one. That's why I think it's. Do girls have the same thing? Do you guys have a girl code like that?
We do, but with a certain
It depends
guy.
on guy.
Yeah, like you can go for my exes, but it depends on Kemang.
What
If I
happened?
really love this guy, or
Yeah.
but you can't, because chances are if he calls me, I'll still go back. But if it is just a situation,
But
then
even for
you
guys
can
who
go.
want you now, like new guys, like, hey, show me, I like that guy. And
It's
that guy
tricky,
chooses
it's
her.
tricky,
What
it's
happens?
Gonna make me
tricky.
make another one, ne?
Yeah, definitely.
Do it, must. It's very tricky. But it only applies to friends. When I mean like chumta,
Oh,
like
chumta,
your friend,
I feel you.
and they would
I feel you,
understand that
understand.
there's certain guys that you can't go for. Usually it's less than 5 men. You can't be
Less than
greedy with
5, yeah, that's
everyone.
So you
Okay,
guys,
man.
wait, what you mean is like you have certain 5 guys that they can't go for?
No, she's
Yeah,
saying the
like
ones that
like
you had
there's
a deep relationship
yeah, a
with.
deep relationship
You
with.
can't-
Like there's
Oh.
certain exes of mine that you
Yeah.
can't pursue.
For example, man,
Yeah.
with you and your girl, this is the closest guy I've grabbed you with.
Yeah.
So if you break up her and I end up with her, will you be now with it? You wouldn't, because you had that deep relationship.
No. You
Depends-
see,
depends-
right
depends-
now,
depends
that
on
one
how-
can't happen.
It depends how it broke up. Did she suck somebody else's dick? Did she break? What's going on?
If she sucks somebody else's dick while she's dating you, why would I go for her, bruh?
Yeah, but that's like I'm saying. Like it depends
Oh,
on.
so
what
with
is
you
the
guys,
cause.
with you
Like, I want to
personally,
get
it goes with-
whatever happens, I personally feel no one's allowed.
That's what
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
asking. That's what I'm
Personally,
asking.
Yeah,
That's
for
the
me-
point.
is no, and no
That's the
one is
point
allowed.
I'm
What-
proving.
what it is
Because
that
the
causes
deepest relationship
separation.
we've seen the boy in.
Yeah.
So
Aye, this
Because
one.
you gotta look for me. This is how I am. I look at it from the standpoint of if we break up and of sound reason, then nobody can go for her. But if Mahan steps out of me, she stepped out of me, man. Okay,
but
if you
still,
wanna
man,
go, let go.
you're ignoring
What
some
are you gonna
Would I,
feelings.
would I be okay with that? Like maybe in turn I won't, but I have to accept the fact that she stepped out of me. So
Yeah.
I feel like if she stepped out of me and you go for her, it won't bother me.
And
compared
it
to
won't
if-
bother
But will
because
you
you
be
had the
able
feelings
to
for her.
chill with them?
Yeah, I can chill with y'all.
I don't think that. I don't think
but,
so, bruh.
But it's going to no. But remember, it's only going to be awkward because me and this person have history.
History, yeah.
You must understand that. Like I can't change the fact that we have history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Because
saying
there
that-
are histories that you can be okay with.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
of
saying.
course.
That you're gonna this one. That's what I'm saying. This one,
course.
I'd be like, nah, James, you can't. You can't do it.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
there's some that you be like, God, not Jimmy.
For example, if you guys
I was
go for hand
young,
that just
man.
I just jammed whatever, I feel it's fine. But if I was in a relationship with this hand for more than a year, gents, you know there was feelings of you can't jump in unless I'm completely over her.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, no, it's fake game.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm
And then
saying?
you-
That's why I
and
mentioned
then-
your hand.
But
Because
there-
you never
there's
seen me
guys
like
that- that
and then
never
you see me put a
smash
smile on
women.
her face. You see me make her glow. You see me get that
See,
love.
it will only be a
And all
problem
of a
if you
sudden
still
it's a
have
problem.
that. If you still have that feeling.
Because Mac giving her right, Mac
Yeah,
loving
you
her
see.
right. All of a
But-
sudden it's
But sometimes you have a situation.
When I posted, I posted
yeah.
Mac,
She
man.
never posted
Like she
you.
never posted
She's
you,
posting
bruh.
you. All of a sudden, dog, you hate Mac.
That's
You want to
jealousy.
kill Mac.
That's
Yeah.
But
jealousy,
it's
bro.
I
That's why you
don't
be
think it's
completely
even
over the
about
person.
time.
You need to be completely over the person. If
I
your
think it's
friends are
acceptance
jumping.
for me.
Acceptance.
You need to accept that
There's some guys that I never even had
any emotions to.
yeah,
Yeah, but-
or sexual encounter with them.
But you want-
my girls can't.
But you want to know what?
Because of
That's what I want to
feelings.
know.
Yeah, because
That's how I want to know.
because
Like,
of
if
that.
there's feelings, you
Like
your friend can't go.
the guys that I'm talking about, you guys go out and there's a group of guys that are giving attention. In that moment, just like us with guys, where a guy will be like, okay, I want this girl, guys, I'm going for this girl. When you like, I'm interested in this guy, do you also have a code for that in that moment?
Thank you,
Or is
Sky.
it like,
Yeah,
no,
sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause this
sometimes
thing
you
leads to
do
bad
because
game.
now we're trying to avoid a situation where should we be in a group again with the same guys? I can't trust you because you like that guy.
oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm always gonna be on.
Listening to whatever's being
Yeah,
said.
if you guys are chilling there, because I know what you like.
Summer
him.
planning.
Yeah, you like him, and anything might happen. You might get too drunk. So I want to be in a relationship or in a situationship where my friends are comfortable with my person.
Yeah.
Or around, like even if
Yeah.
I'm upstairs, I'm not scared. Oh, yo, maybe I'm so
Yeah.
low job or you know, because if you already told me, Hore, I like this guy. Situations you're gonna try pursue whatever he says. He laughs nice. Oh,
Yeah.
you already fell for it.
What about when it comes to what you call that? Man, I had a question.
While you're trying to remember your question.
Yeah.
I'm just Zava.
I saw the stuff.
Yeah.
So James, obviously in closing, there's a few things I wanted to just highlight. Like just have a young summary of what we discussed, but like just point it out. Number one, I think the most important thing about the whole thing of being emotionally intelligent and aware of everything and your emotions, obviously, is the most pivotal part is understanding your emotions means you know when you are angry
Yeah.
and you're in control of when you are angry. You don't avoid all conflict.
Yeah.
I think the benefits of being emotionally, because sometimes when you're not sure of yourself, if something pisses you off, you don't know how to act about it.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to talk to the other person to make them understand. "Uthi lento lena makes me feel this way."
Yeah.
Instead, you want them to feel what you are feeling.
Yeah.
So if you're not emotionally intelligent, you're gonna find out. Like if I do something that pisses you off and we're dating, instead of having a conversation with you, I do something that pisses you off as well to force us into some head-on
Kissing
condition where
situation.
where we're going to be able to magically figure shit out.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's very important to know when something pisses you off, when something makes you happy. So everything is justified about your actions and you understand why you do what you do in essence. So I'm saying, I think from this point going forward, you must just keep that
Yeah.
kind of keep trying to input that in yourself, understand, because like I think I got to a point where I realized Uguti, someone who's able to pick a fight with everybody and someone who avoids fights at all costs are the same. I'm a coward boy too.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
I'm a coward boy too, because I feel like someone who's well-tempered and understands himself is way better than a guy who's passive at all times. Because sometimes you think he's passive and you think, my guy's such a nice guy, he's a quiet guy, and he tries keeping the peace. Meanwhile, the reality is if shit had to pop, he was gonna run away.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. And some girls realize it later.
Yeah, bro, like, no, this nigga's not humble, this nigga's not quiet, he's just a
But you're such a quiet guy. Chobi's a humble, you know. Nah, he's
Nah,
scared.
he's a bitch
He's
nigga
a
for real,
coward.
for real.
And then realize later when you know.
That's why I think Vele-
All of a sudden, all the baby, they're gone. Yeah? God.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a tough balance, man.
it is.
It's a tough, but I think, I don't know, man. How do you feel about the preferences of women and like how it affects guys now? That there's not enough variety anymore for women in terms of guys. Because there's some guys who are generally softies, and that's their character, that's their personality.
You fix that.
And they are not
Assertive.
physically strong, or they don't handle things physically, but they're able to deal with those situations differently. And the value of those guys in those situations, you know, like how we could say maybe, generally speaking, some women would appreciate a guy who can handle themselves physically, than a guy who can speak very well and handle those type of conflicts without fighting, but still have the same result.
Girls naturally can pick that out for themselves. Natural.
I think it's
'Cause
about,
you see, if
it's
you-
about them feeling safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm saying that
But-
those, because you get guys who, when there's a conflict, they're able to speak in such a way that the conflict ends.
Yeah, like I understand
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah, like you can
Like,
see
he's
that
not- he's not
going
here,
to be physical,
but
but
this
you
guy
can
can
hear that
speak,
if shit
like-
pops, he's going
Yeah,
to
like
be
this
here.
guy can be like, dude, listen, you need to relax. Man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we just had some form of composure. And most of those guys, nah, they can't fight, but they're able to speak. They're able to present themselves in such a, because the whole life they had to know that, okay, I'm not physically gifted like that. There are guys who can move, but I can put up a facade, right, to win the battle. What are you gonna find?
Facade.
Yeah. Must speak louder. Right? But they can put up that, what my boy said, to win the battle, right? And how those type of guys and that type of skill is not being valued nowadays, whereby you've got women's preferences more focused on physically being able to handle that situation
And then they
physically.
regret it very quickly.
Yeah, and they regret it very quickly.
Because you know that.
Because-
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I realized about those guys is, reality is that's how they handle all conflict. So if it's conflict between his friends and he throws hands, you better understand
It's coming to you
that
too.
if you guys have conflict
Yeah.
as well, it's
E.
thank you for everyone.
It's in the game.
Well, I personally think it's a personal choice.
Let's go.
That's not. Who's good?
Wow.
Sucker boy.
Boy!
Star boy.
Boy!
Star boy.
The last person you should be saying Saka is Oscar.
Can you saying it? Can you truly have closing words?
Yeah, dog, you love sick.
Nah, not even.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
So yeah, it goes personally with the person, the type of person. Okay, so
I agree.
You must look there.
Yeah, the one.
You find
the type of person. So if you really
Oh
love
my
them
gosh, you got it
soft,
from the way.
never put them into that situation whereby
How did you
they're
do
gonna
this?
feel
Okay, yeah, that's a
the
sucker
need.
call. Of course, that's a.
He tapped it in, didn't he?
No, I tried to cross it, deflection went in. Listen. It's a sucker call, yeah.
Wow. So you it's a personal thing, a personal choice.
That's fucked up though.
And you never need to put your person into that situation.
'Cause it's what?
If you know the type of person
Because
they are. It's not being a guala. You just confide.
like, you know what I know about a man in general. Ne?
That's the problem, society.
No.
Say about it,
No.
man.
It's not
Because now you
society.
are
Quite literally
forcing-
said we're shutting down like 3 times.
Like
You never shut down.
yeah, like
hey,
you're
hey.
now forcing a person to be what they're not.
It's not forcing you to be what you're not. Let me tell you, naturally.
And don't say
Naturally. And-
Hauna nature ya motho.
There is a nature of being a man, and that one is very important. Because if there's one thing, if you are a coward, is you have to go face that and deal with that as a. Because what's going to happen if someone says something fucked up to your kid, like genuinely fucked up.
To your child,
Yeah, like genuinely fucked up.
Yeah, but there's ways to always.
There is ways,
Solve
but if
it
you're a
in
coward, you're not gonna talk.
Yeah, that's what I was
You're
trying
not
to
gonna
allude to.
talk.
So I'm coming from
You're
the
not, you're
standpoint
not
of that.
gonna talk.
Those guys who know that they are not physical, they're not strong,
They have
but
you
they
have
deal
to.
with that in terms of they know how to handle things verbally, and
He's
even
still
if-
gonna talk. Yeah.
Yeah,
they know how to handle it.
But you handling
But now-
it physically doesn't mean you're right.
Then
But
that's
what I'm saying.
true.
But now I'm saying that from what I've noticed, nah, a lot of things that guys have and like characteristics, right, that are not passive aggressive, those guys are not really being valued for those things.
They
You meet
won't
guys
be.
who they are not as affirmative, or like they don't have that grip on them, but they get shit done.
But it's
in a different way.
But it's proven.
You get what I'm saying?
It's proven. Ugutu guy who's not assertive in any factor gets nowhere in life.
Yeah.
It's generally proven with Velangegi, you're not going to push far in a lot of things in life. Because even you right now at work, there's shit you're going to have to push back. And if you don't have that backbone, you're going to sit down and you're going to take whatever bullshit they're going to sell you for the longest of times.
True.
So like obviously as a guy, if you don't have that thing of if this is bullshit and you're not you are always afraid to call out bullshit for being bullshit, there's a day that's going to come where your hand's gonna say something or push you to the edge where you've never been before.
But that's why. But also that goes back to men also being abused in relationships.
It is, but that's the thing where you're gonna need a guy
who's
who's
very
strong.
strong.
They almost scored.
Yeah. Because sometimes shit feels abusive because you don't know how to. Like sometimes your chick's gonna tell you that you're being a bitch, and you're gonna come to us and tell us that your girl is verbally abusing you, and you're not gonna tell us what actually happened.
But how you say it? I always say there's always a mannerable way to say things, and
but sometimes someone needs to
Is there a manner way to say that you're being a bitch?
There isn't.
How could you use how could you tell me I'm being a bitch
in a very nice way?
Baby, you I feel like you
Wow. You feel like I'm being what?
you
I'll translate.
I'm talking. Wait, let me put myself in a situation. Let me put my okay, baby. I just feel you let a lot of things slide and
Bitch. Continue. That's what the subconscious is saying.
You letting things slide and you letting people walk you over.
Walk all over you.
Yeah.
I'm letting things slide. I'm letting people walk over me.
Yeah. Now it's bolded and it's underlined.
So sometimes I feel like you need to be more outspoken and
Bitch nigga with a triangle and that exclamation mark.
I got a response for already.
so nekikopa hore ube monna.
You know what he's gonna say? You know what he's gonna say? Sorry, I will do bad. Like he's gonna say sorry, and you know what's gonna ring in your head? Like this is a bitch nigga for real.
Let's go take and you born and do too much.
Yeah.
No, but remember, no, Lalela. Okay, Lalela. Yeah. Remember when your mom spoke about you, or when we had a fight, you couldn't. When I had an argument with your mom, you couldn't stand up for me, and.
Imagine when I put on my mom.
I will be nice.